Hello everyone, and welcome to the channel. Today, I want to tell you a story that has completely shaken the Turkish entertainment world. During Yaman'S birthday party, everything seemed perfect. Music, elegance, and a festive atmosphere. Yet, what was supposed to be a joyful night turned into an emotionally tense scene. Everything changed when, among the guests, someone announced, "This message is from Demet." At that moment, silence filled the room. It was a short voice message sent by Demet'S with a phrase as simple as it was touching. "This song is for you, just to see you smile." The face of Sara Bluma, Can's current partner, changed instantly. She tried to stay calm, but couldn't. She stood up, held back tears, and left without saying a word. Witnesses say Can remained still, neither stopping her nor reacting. Some saw his attitude as respect, others as confusion. Later, Sarah posted a story with a phrase that seemed to refer directly to what had happened. "There are things you don't want to hear, but destiny makes you listen to them anyway." Can Yaman, for his part, remained completely silent. He didn't respond to the press or post anything on social media. In a video recorded that night, he can be seen listening to the message with a faint smile that quickly fades, leaving an expression of confusion. Social media exploded with hashtags like "the silence of Can," "the message of Demet," and "sarin tears." Some interpreted Demet's gesture as one of affection, others as provocation. Amid all the interpretations, Can's silence became the most talked about element of the entire story. The next day, Demet'S made no statements, but fans noticed that a Kenan Doğulu song, "Love Is Not What It Used to Be," appeared on her playlist. Many believed that wasn't a coincidence. A few days later, the media confirmed that Sara Bluma had decided to take some distance, while Can chose isolation. And even though both are trying to move on, the echo of that voice still lingers. Maybe that night didn't just light birthday candles, but also emotions that never truly went out. Because sometimes silence speaks louder than words. I've always believed that Demet'S is a woman who has learned to turn pain into strength, failures into experience, and disappointment into determination. It doesn't matter how many times she's linked to Can Yaman, because she achieved something very few actresses managed to do, to separate herself from a character and build her own identity. Many say, Demet no longer cares about that man. And maybe that's true. The Demet of today is not the sweet, dreamy girl we knew during Erkenci Kuş. She is mature, determined, and defined by her talent more than by any love story. Yet it's undeniable that that period was a crucial part of her journey. It shaped not only her career, but also her personal evolution. Next to Can Yaman, Demet experienced a love under the spotlight, fame, media pressure, and the cost of being a free woman in a world that doesn't always forgive independence. Many say Can will never forget her, and perhaps they're right. But few remember that Demet also carried that story within her. She felt, believed, and suffered, but chose to do it in silence, with dignity, without exposing her vulnerability. After that phase, she didn't hide or stop. She kept going, got married, separated, and continued to work even harder. She never allowed her career to depend on a romance or a public image. She reinvented herself repeatedly, taking roles that showcased her depth and talent. That mix of sweetness and strength, sensitivity and resolve is what makes her unique. Sometimes, I think people don't understand that Demet isn't searching for Can. She's searching for herself. For years, she was pressured to speak, to explain, to reveal her truth. But she chose silence. And that silence, far from being emptiness, speaks loudly. It's the act of a woman who no longer needs to justify herself. Some mistake it for coldness, but it's maturity. Because leaving a chapter behind doesn't mean erasing it. It means valuing it and moving forward with pride. It's strange how, even after all this time, the public still sees them as a destined couple. Many insist their chemistry was real, not just acting. Maybe they're right. But if that connection still exists, it no longer takes the form of romantic love, but of respect and shared energy. Can represents intensity, internal struggle, and passion. Demet represents calm, rebirth, and the light that follows chaos. Today, Demet walks confidently without looking back. She has recognition, international projects, and a serenity that once seemed unreachable. While others remain trapped in the past, she uses it as motivation. Even if her name is still linked to Cannes, her story no longer depends on him. She's much more than a memory or an ex. She's an example of resilience, a woman who rose when many expected her to fall. Maybe that's why she inspires such admiration. Because Demet doesn't scream her pain, she transforms it. She doesn't seek revenge, she seeks balance. She doesn't deny her past. She embraces it with grace and without resentment. Her true strength lies in her ability to look ahead without losing tenderness or determination. In the end, when I think of her, I don't see a woman marked by lost love, but one who learned to rebuild herself. She turned gossip, criticism, and judgment into life lessons. Demet Özdemir doesn't need to prove her worth. Her journey already does. And perhaps, while fans still dream of a reunion with Can Yaman, Demet's most authentic story was never with him, but with her own freedom.